Alrighty. How's it going, guys? We're back. Sorry for the long delay. We had 2 control decks that went way past turns. I think they're like 10 minutes in turns. So that was a little unfortunate. Sorry that you guys had to wait so long. Hopefully none of you got super bored watching the replays. But anyways, we're back. Round 2. Matthew Manier here, joined with Matt Shaw. Yep. How you doing, Shaw? I'm
doing all right. And one of those control decks I went to time is actually on camera now.
Yes.
So you should be getting your money's worth.
Hopefully, yeah.
Little to no replay.
Hopefully, yeah. See, the best thing is, like, you know, getting, like, multiple matches in between, but it kind of sucks when we have to go to time, you know, for both us and you.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? Oh, my God.
Oh, he's getting out of his cantas because he plays flip cards. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I thought he was just blatantly cheating.
It's like, Connor,
I need to change my
you're on camera, dude. That's pretty funny.
This is presumably being cracked for green, and then... What?
All right, interesting.
Yeah, autopilot.
Tron's
not a real.
And real quick, if you guys didn't see in chat already, we did have to restart the giveaway because I was misinformed. I didn't mess up. Someone else messed up. All right, fine. Maybe I messed up. Well, I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, the giveaway is now updated. So if you guys want to check that out, if you guys want to enter, we'll talk about it more after this match. But you guys can go ahead and use the command _giveaways. That is plural, by the way, to get a link from our lovely Stream Elements bot, which will tell you all about that giveaway. You guys can enter in that. It's going to be happening tomorrow during the top 8 of our standard PPTQ tomorrow. So catch us then. We're going to have commentators John Topol and Zach West for that. But for now,
I don't think we're
watching some Mono Green Tron versus some Miracles. And we were just talking about the matchup earlier, and Matt is definitely a lot more experienced with blue-white than I am. So I'm going to let him run it down for you guys.
So this matchup's interesting. I used to think it was slightly favored when blue-white played Spreading Seas.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, since then Spreading Seas has been phased out, and we now have 4 Field Runes, so I think it's still close. Blue-white might still win, just because they have about as much counter magic as Tron has threats, like total.
Yep.
Tron has like, what, 4 Karn, some number of Worm Coil, some number of Ulamog, and...
Ugin.
Some Ugin and a couple Ballista. Ballista doesn't matter because you can path it.
Yeah.
And then, see, he's just countered Tron, countered Ulamog. What is that thing called?
Which one? Ulamog?
The one that just got countered twice.
Karn.
Karn. He's countered Karn twice in a row now.
I think,
right?
Well, I just know. Connor Sloan, big guy for Tron here. He plays it all the time. He plays Baby Karn as well. He was playing in the main, but I do believe he moved it to strictly sideboard. I think he was just trying out for fun. We got that on camera once. It was a lot of fun to watch. And actually, speaking of like missing Spreading Seas, Fielder Rune was a thing that kind of just took its place, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So I really but it's definitely worse, I think, than Spreading Seas against Tron. Or how do you feel about that?
I think against Tron it's about the same. There was a period of time when I played 4 Fielder Ruin, 1 Ghost Quarter, 2 Spreading Seas in my deck. And then this matchup just kind of felt unlosable. So I really like this play that Connor just made, I think. Because last turn, or Connor Daughtery, because last turn Connor Sloan missed a land drop. Right, he assembled Tron on turn 3, Karn got countered. And then Karn got countered again and he failed to play a land. So Connor, I guess, draw step, Field of Ruining, a Tron piece. Well, actually, no, I'm just clean wrong.
Okay, real quick. Paul Kerbal in chat is saying, don't go after the tower. How do you feel about that?
Don't go after the tower?
Did like the list? Yeah, did they play different? I mean,
it's 4/4/4.
Yeah, that's what it should be. And that's what I know Connor plays.
I'm actually curious why. I would go for the tower because it produces the most mana, but it generally doesn't matter. Also, the play that Connor just made in the upkeep play I was talking about, I think was actually wrong.
And then, real quick, I know Sherman was talking about it, but we did refund all the points. So if you entered in the prior giveaway, that was messed up. You got all your points back, so don't worry about that.
I'm curious why you're opposed to going after the tower.
Wait, am I opposed? Or Paul? I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, I don't think there's any wrong answer.
Okay, now that he has...
unless we saw Connor tutor up a tower.
Yeah, it's more likely to tutor up towers later anyway, but like...
But, yeah. Yeah, so that's what Paul's saying.
Yeah, but then those are all revealed, so you'll know whether or not he has, whatever. 3 mana when rebuilding Tron. Oh, if the last lane they play... Okay, that's actually interesting. I hadn't thought about it like that. So since the last land they play is tower, they get 3 mana immediately instead of 2 mana immediately. Okay, that actually makes sense. I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
I was thinking about it in terms of, like, what are they more likely to top deck? And when they assemble Tron, what do they get more of? Which is, I think, the most common way to think about it, but I'm pretty sure Paul's just correct.
Yeah, he should be. It makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it's pretty small, but it is a very interesting way to look at it.
I mean, it just mattered. It just kind of mattered there.
Yeah.
Connor Sloan just exact cast Karn, except that Daughtery had Cryptic up, so it was less important. So it doesn't have counter magic for this, but it's a creature, so it literally doesn't matter. This is also a creature, so it still doesn't matter that much. Terminus in hand.
I want to try and opt find an answer.
Yeah, I like this. I don't mind this.
Yeah, seems fine.
Like, if he flips Terminus here, then obviously you just kill everything.
Yes.
If you don't, then I think he has 2 paths in hand, so he can still answer. No,
he has Terminus in hand, so he's fine regardless.
He has a Terminus and a path. Well, I'm not sure if you want to tap out for Terminus. I guess it kind of depends on what you hit here.
Probably not. Connor still has a good number of cards in hand, and you're fine health-wise. It's just definitely awkward. Do we flip search here? No, we only have like 5.
Blue-white does not fill its graveyard fast enough. It has usually 4 fetches. His build has 5, which is... And a Ghost Quarter, I think, which is way more than usual.
Well, he also has so like 2 of those are Ghost Quarter, Field Ruin. Yeah. So you can already see those lands helping out a little bit.
He is casting Terminus. Okay, well, Resolve... How big of a deal even is Resolve Karn in this spot?
I mean...
Like, if Connor can... No,
it seems
that's wrong.
pretty good.
Did he shoot him twice? If he shot him twice, then...
Yeah, then it dies.
It should not be on the bottom of the library.
I think he should have just done it once.
Well...
Like, that's what I would have done.
No, this is misrepresented game state.
Yeah.
If you shot twice, it should not be on the
Okay, if you shot
library.
twice, can we just let him know?
If it shot twice,
Like-
it should be in the graveyard. It shot once? Okay.
Okay, so, all right,
Then
cool.
this is fine. So break that for green. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't sure. So he has another Wormcoil in hand, I believe.
Yeah.
Daughtery
There were, I might have actually... He had 2 Oblivion Stones. There's a bunch of masterpieces in there.
Oh, I just assumed they were.
Yeah.
Oh, are those O-Stones?
Yeah, those are
O-Stones.
O-Stones.
O-Stone had a masterpiece. Okay, so...
Yeah, actually, a lot of people did, apparently. We had this problem come up another time. Everyone was saying it was like Crucible Worlds. I was like, nope, those are Oblivion Stones. And there's an Ugin. That's a pretty big deal.
Not gonna die to Colonnade. Yeah, and this is the other thing that can happen is Blue-White just runs out of counter magic.
Yep, well, I mean, I think the big problem there was that he tapped out for Terminus. I'm not sure if he had any kind of magic in his hand regardless.
He doesn't.
He's
He's cast 3 counter spells and the deck plays like 9.
Yeah.
So it's not unreasonable to just run completely out of counter magic.
It was also a little unfortunate he didn't see any Steering Visions, I don't think, at least. And his Switch Rates Canto triggers have not been great.
Yeah, D-Sphere off the top's pretty good. I like Blue-White being able to just dig for counter magic. I think that's one of the things that makes the matchup
That's interesting.
playable. I think that's correct. Well,
Just to not get rid of Tron again?
if you get rid of Tron, then he still has 6 mana. Right? And then if he plays a land, he can just cast his 7 drops.
I mean, he can, yeah.
He has enough lands that Tron's not actually the biggest deal. Yeah, D-Sphere is
Interesting.
good. D-Sphere is one of 4 ways in the deck to answer this right now.
This is very interesting
Maybe
going
1
after that.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it seems fine.
I think most of the time you would go for... I think most players would go for Tron pieces.
Yeah, I would agree.
Would be wrong.
I mean, making 2/2s is fantastic the later the game goes, and it's really hard for Blue-White to deal with, especially once you've already used 1 Ghost Card on 1 Field of Ruin.
Oh,
You're pretty much out of answers.
Yeah, that made this O-Stone relevant. That didn't occur to me. And...
Yeah. This game's pretty much is over.
Yeah. Connor fell behind. So he cannot come back now.
And this Oblivion Stone's going to be able to put a pit counter on Ugin and then blow up anything that Connor has.
Actually, Teferi,
For 4.
Tuck Ugin might be a route back into the game. Like, Teferi,
We'll see,
Tuck
yeah.
Ugin, force him to break the stone, and then if he has a second Planeswalker, he can start actually doing things. Because Connor Sloan's hand isn't very threat-heavy right now. But, yeah, short of that, I don't think this is...
I mean, he has the Wormcoil engine, but we have a Supreme Verdict, which isn't ideal. Do we also have a Path to Exile? I'm not sure.
Wormcoil is kind of hard to kill, actually. All right,
This
this
is
is
a new log. Right. Yay.
literally ends the game.
Yep, GG.
9, 10, kill, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can put it down to 5 lands. Or you can kill the, Escanta. Colonnade Fortress, yeah. I like that.
Puts him in a 1 white source. Pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the... Ulamog is, I think, the scariest card in the deck.
Yeah,
Because it
for
doesn't even need to
sure.
resolve. Like, now that it has resolve being path in...
Cast triggers are great.
Cast triggers are terrible game design, and I hate them. I think counter magic should be able to just answer threats.
All right, well, we have the Path to Exile, so that's pretty nice.
I mean, it doesn't matter. When does Ugin Ultimate? 12?
I want to say it's It's like 10 or something. I'm like positive it's double digits. It might be 11.
No, I know it's double digits. Well, it's at 11 right now. I'm pretty sure Ultimates.
Yeah, I think 12 sounds right.
I think it Ultimates and stays on board. Would I rather Ulamog be an ETB trigger and flicker? Well, I'd rather Ulamog not be a card. But, I mean, that'd be better for me if it was an ETB trigger.
I mean, I feel like flickering is more fun.
Yeah. I mean, reward people for...
Well, yeah, if your opponent's having fun, go for it. Like, if they're playing Flicker Wisps or whatever, I'm down for that. To the cast trigger.
I just don't like the fact that Tron can play threats that don't get answered by counter magic.
See, I'd be much more happier playing against a card. Like playing against a deck that just like instantly just flickered their Ulamog a million times. That'd be fantastic instead of just casting it and it's like whatever.
So, I think Connor played that about or Daughtery played that about as well as he could have.
Yeah, they're both Connor. Yeah, I think Daughtery didn't actually make any mistakes there. It was just awkward.
One arguable mistake. He took himself off of Cryptic Mana for a turn, and that was just like I think that was more of a judgment call. He took himself off of Cryptic Mana after Sloan missed a land drop. So if you think he can find the next land find the appropriate Tron piece with Ancient Stirrings, then you get punished pretty hard. But in any other case, the worst thing's going to happen is like Walking Ballista for 3 or Wormcoil Engine. So that's kind of a judgment call. I don't really mind the play he made.
Yeah, me neither. I think it was fine. Besides that, Connor played that pretty much perfectly. Yeah, there's just nothing he really could have done there.
Yeah, the only other play that's arguable is Field of Ruining the Mishra's Factory.
All right. Do you know Connor's exact sideboard right now?
No, he changes it and he borrows cards.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Differently week to week. So I know he has Surgicals this week.
That's exciting with Field of Ruin.
Yeah. You side in...
Ghost Quarter.
I think the standard thing that's matchup is you side in 2 Surgical, 2 Stony Silence. If you have Spell Callers, you might bring them in. I don't know what other cards... I don't remember what other cards matter. That might be it.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. And then for Tron side, what do you think is coming in?
I don't know what Tron has in the sideboards. What do they... if they have Morel Drowsy, you bring those in, obviously. I don't know what they play, though.
They have Thought Seers. I'm pretty sure this is like a play set in their side.
Yeah.
Which seems pretty nice.
Yeah, because you get Field of Ruined off of Tron a lot of the time.
Yeah, so it's something something that you can cast a lot quicker. He also has, I believe, I'm like pretty sure he has Baby Karn.
So yeah, Paul's saying Queller is at least somewhat of a clock.
And then Kozilek, Great Distortion. Okay, so we recommend that. Yeah. Another Ugin, Nature's Claim. Yep, all pretty really good things.
Baby Emrakul? 13 mana
Baby Emrakul. I'm a fan.
It's a really funny thing to call Emrakul, by the way.
A Baby Emrakul. It costs 2 less mana. It's a baby.
It's only 13.
Yep, you lose 2 CMC for 2 power toughness. Yep, it's garbage. The infant child. Baby Emerald.
So if you're specifically targeting control with Tron, if for whatever reason you were playing Tron while you were targeting control,
why not?
Would you put Emrakul the Unstorn in your sideboard? Is that castable enough, or is it just still not going to happen? 15's a lot.
Is that castable enough?
You do need double Tron assembled.
Yeah, so you need not. No, it's definitely not, and especially since Connors are like Blue White is also playing his Field of Ruins, Ghost Quarters. They might have Spreading Seas. There's just too many things that say don't do this.
But it'd be hilarious.
It would be.
You resolve it, you get an extra turn, you just instantly kill them.
It would be great. But yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, so if he has any Eldrazi Titans, you bring those in. If he has any small Eldrazi, you probably bring those in too. No sides, just...
Yeah, I think Fat Lance here is going to be the big thing we see here. Also, Baby Karn seems nice. Kozilek, or Big Kozilek, seems pretty dang good. I mean, so like, the later the game goes, just being able to refill your hand off a cast trigger is fantastic.
Yeah, the cast trigger, anything in the cast trigger is amazing. So I think the more interesting thing for Blue White sideboarding is what you take out rather than what you bring in.
Sure, what do you think I'm taking out here?
And that's... if he has Ceremonious Rejection and Negate, he brings us in too. I forgot to say this.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I like taking out the non-terminus rest first.
Yeah. Thinning on the Supreme Verdict seems great.
And then probably like some number of terminus come out as well.
Yeah.
Depends on what... it also kind of depends on what his counter magic suite is in the main deck.
Yes. What do you feel about Planeswalkers?
Planeswalkers? That's how you win the game. I'm pretty sure you have to leave
Yeah, that's what I would say. I would not tamper with those pretty much at all.
If his initial split's 3-2 Jace to Fairy, maybe you take out one Jace.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Sure. And then, yeah, I don't know. Most of the cards in the main deck of blue white feel like they're pretty good, but
yeah, I feel like blue white's just one of those decks where like your main deck is like pretty locked in as like how you want to be playing the deck.
Yeah,
that's not super flexible.
Yeah, and what Paul's saying about Path to Exile is, I think, something I was going to mention is it's good against Worm Coil, and if he's keyed into like, if he's thinking about Thought Knot Seer, then it's good against that as well.
Yeah, and
it's a way you can answer Resolved Ulamog, because like sometimes you have enough permanents that the double exile is not a huge deal, and you actually need to kill the 10/10. But like it does feel kind of bad to leave in Path to Exile. You might shave one, but you definitely don't cut all of them.
Well, I'd definitely rather have Path to Exile than a Supreme Verdict, I believe.
Yeah, Supreme Verdict comes out first, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on that one. It just seems bad.
And then Vendilion Click's one of the best cards in the matchup, probably. Disruption and pressure at instant speed is
it's really
exactly what you want. Particularly since that's a really rare effect in blue white.
Yeah, it's pretty just non-existent.
I think Connor's current list is kind of stock, actually.
Connor's list?
Yeah, I think Daughtery. I think his current list is
stock.
So
that's the problem. They're both Connors. It's hard to... Yeah, I believe both Connors are playing a fairly stock list.
I'm not sure about that Snapcaster Mage. I guess his plan this turn is to cast Click, which means that the Snap isn't...
Yeah, dude, he wants to go ham. Get some damage in.
Well, this doesn't speed up his... What? This is... What is it?
It doesn't.
18 down.
I'm not a fan of the Snap.
So it's 18 and then 4 turns. And then if he didn't, it would be 20...
20, 4 turns,
17, and then 4 turns again. So it might have been 1 turn slower.
Any Mardu Pyromancer in the house tonight.
So this makes the clock exactly 1 turn faster. I'm not sure if that's worth a card or not.
I'm pretty sure no. We actually had a very low turnout tonight. Probably partially because of like the Black Friday holiday, Cyber Monday, all that good stuff. People spending their money. They don't want to spend more on Magic cards. It's kind of lame, but...
What's the card second from the front?
Which one?
The green one right behind Nature's Claim?
That is Sylvan Scrying promo. Search for a land. Throw it in your hand.
So taking Karn's pointless here, essentially.
Ooh, but it's a foil Karn. You just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's actually a hard decision, I think.
That's an interesting one, yeah.
Oh, those maps are both in play? That's interesting.
Huh. Hey, Kicker, thanks for the sub. Glad to have you back for 2 months. And of course, we'll bring that solid content for you. Although tonight, I'm not really feeling it, you know? It's just always weird when you're used to like the 30 to 50 people FNMs, and you just have like 20 show up tonight. A little unfortunate, but we'll make it work for you guys.
It was an interesting play. So Connor Sloan Sylvan Scrying for Ghost Quarter to kill the Field Rune, which I don't know Tron well enough to have an idea whether or not that's right. That feels pretty bad because you're going like 2 whole turns behind on Tron now.
But it looks pretty cool.
It's definitely interesting.
I'm a fan of interesting things.
My intuition tells me it's wrong.
Yeah, it seems wrong because he's actively dying to a clock. He does have Nature's Claim to gain 4 life, which can mess up some math if he wants to do that on one of his maps, which seems reasonable and super relevant.
No. I think he needs both maps. So if there's nothing in play, it wouldn't matter.
As of right now, I'd say he needs both maps. But yeah, like as the game progresses, that might change. You could also do it on a Worm Coil engine to dodge a Path to Exile to get 2 tokens, because that's pretty sweet.
Dredge and Abzan. There's Jund.
We do have Dredge.
Oh, did Connor Daughtery just not... He has a D-Sphere in hand, and he just didn't D-Sphere the maps?
Oh, wait, was Connor tapped out too?
Yeah, he was. He Silver.
Oh, wait, I wasn't paying that much attention. That I'm not a fan of that.
I think he definitely should have D-Sphered the maps.
Yeah. I just like... secures a win, because you knew he had 3 non-lands, and did he miss a land drop as well?
Well, he played Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, okay. That's what
happened. But he played a land that he searched for.
So he knew every card, right?
So this gives him 5 mana on this turn.
Yeah, Connor definitely should have used D-Sphere.
Yeah, I like that. I definitely would have preferred that. And the Surgical can't do anything because the field's gone. I guess Field Rune's a bigger threat in Game 2 than it is in Game 1 because of Surgical.
Yeah.
Which might make the Ghost Quarter play better. I'm not entirely sure.
Connor's play? Yeah, I think Connor's play was fine. However, I think Connor Sloan's play was fine. Daughtery, however, definitely should have used the D-sphere there.
Yeah, I think not casting D-sphere is probably just a mistake. He might have missed it.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I might ask him after the round if he remembers the scenario. I'm not sure why he tapped the way that he did. Just leaves him
Surgical is dead because of Relic. You're not wrong.
Yeah, but he had 0 mana up.
Yeah, at the time.
Also, this leaves him with 3 mana instead of 5.
He's holding Nature's Claim. That is true, all right. We figured it out.
Oh, because, yeah, that can destroy the Tent Sphere. I'm dumb. You're right.
Nah, chat baited us.
No,
we knew what was happening.
Making him use the Nature's Claim isn't bad. Like, he's going to be holding Nature's Claim for the entire game, right?
Chandru. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. It's like Chandru. It's a little weird. There's like multiple S's. But anyways, thanks for the follow, dude. Alrighty, we got a star. We got Tron. Things are looking up for Connor.
Maybe.
Our life total's up to date. I feel like he should be a little lower than 13 right now. I'm not sure, though.
Okay. So this mana leak makes that... what is it called? The dragon. Ugin. A little awkward.
Yes.
I think this puts him to 3, but I'm not sure.
I hope it does. It'll make this game look a lot closer.
So if Sloan can hit a tower in 2 draw steps, then he can resolve the Ugin. Oh, no, there's a negate. Never mind. I think it's...
Yeah, he has to have negate for the Ugin to have his board survive, and if it doesn't...
Has,
there's no way he taps out, too, so...
Yeah, there's nothing.
He should just be fine.
He has negate in hand. So...
Oh, that's almost correct, then? We haven't seen it change yet.
So Sloan then obligated to Nature's Claim his own... Chromatic Star? Wait, do that.
Oh, okay. So the 2 players themselves have different life totals marked down.
So he should be...
Was anyone in chat paying attention?
His life total should be 3 modulo 5.
Like, that sounds correct to me.
It should be 3 or 8.
3 or 8, yeah.
So
for
if
sure.
one of them has like 7 down, then that's just wrong.
Okay, well, they're moving on, so I'm assuming they figured it out.
So that's just game over, I think. Malik and Sloan loses. Oh no, the Nature's Claim resolved. He has another turn. So you can try again.
Alright, so Connor should be at 7.
Yeah.
It's 7 or 12.
So
we'll find. Alright, it was 12. Okay. So Connor can probably still win this. So, Connor Daughtery can probably still win this.
Connor Daughtery's ahead, I think, by a lot.
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's any way for Connor Sloan to resolve an Ugin. I guess the way I phrased that made it sound like he was behind.
Doesn't have to be an Ugin.
Okay,
right?
Here we go. Yeah, Oblivion Stone. It's just one of the wrath effects in Connor's deck, like this Oblivion Stone here. And we do have a negate for it, so we can fire that off right now.
Well,
shut it down. Is there something better, though?
There's an interesting decision about whether or not he should have used the Mana Leak last turn or the negate last turn. Because Mana Leak counters Walking Ballista. Unless he casts it for exactly 2 just to clear the board. Which I don't think he would. I think probably Mana Leaking first is correct, but it's a...
I would agree, yeah.
It's a decision point worth thinking about, I think. Right, because if he had Walking Ballista here, then he would be able to survive.
Yep. I think Connor would have just played it for X-Equals 2. That seems like the best play, knowing that Mana Leak is a card, but...
Maybe.
You never know. And we're going to gain some more life, stay in there a little longer.
So then it goes to 6 and then down to 1.
That made no sense. He said he goes down to 6 and up to something. Oh, 11. Okay.
He goes... Is this left correct? Is it actually 11? That seems like way more than
I'm not sure, yeah. It's hard to follow.
From 7 to 11?
From 7 to 11, okay.
He has a full turn more than I thought he had.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 to 6.
Yeah.
So does this tutor a threat when you cast a colorless spell with CMC
yes.
7? Okay.
Yep, so you can play the land, cast Karn, trigger, find Olamog, exile both of them.
It doesn't have to be a creature. 11. It is actually 11. He has way more time than I thought.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to tutor up a creature with CMC X or more.
Well, this fielder runs pretty good.
And it has to be a colorless creature.
Fielder
so like you can't tutor up a Nugan.
Yeah. So you can Field of Ruin in the draw step. You Field of Ruin any that it doesn't have a duplicate of, and then surgical.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like Connor just has his game for sure.
Interesting.
Or we play it to fairy
that seems
and make this game spicy.
loose.
Because we can only untap 2 lands, which means we can't activate our fielder in unless we drew a land. Did he play a land drop that turn?
He did.
Okay,
He
yeah.
played
So
the
then,
fielder on that too.
Gotcha.
I don't know why you do that.
All right. He's living life on the edge. That's why. No, he should be fine regardless. Kind of don't have enough mana. Unless he just has the Olamog right now. All right. We're going to sack the Sanctum, go find us an Olamog.
Well, Sloan's at 6, so he doesn't have to kill.
Die.
He doesn't have to kill a creature. He can kill the
Yep.
Teferi. And then grab Ulamog, and next turn Ulamog kills creatures. Oh, I guess Connor can.
Yeah, good at Tron. He's getting a Thought Knots here. Wait, can you... Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's a creature.
I thought...
No, it's a colorless creature. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but I thought that creature had to be XMC. I might be wrong.
I don't think so.
I probably am wrong. Connor has more experience than I do with this.
Yeah, so
with the
this is actually way better than the play I thought he was going to make, which is pretty cool.
Alright, it's just colorless creature. Alright, that's pretty sweet.
Because he gets TKS, probably takes Surgical to block the 2/2. Or it gets Path, and that's not even that bad.
Alright, sweet. It's any colorless creature. That's pretty awesome, because then you get Walking Ballista and stuff. Cool. Can we do that now? Nice.
Yeah, the fact that you can do that this turn is
Super
kind
relevant.
of a huge deal. It doesn't actually change the clock, though.
No. But it means
And
you
then
can't
this
get a Tron.
Do you kill a creature or do you kill the Teferi with this card?
I'm just trying to figure that out. We're at... I feel like we're fine creature. Like, I really feel like I want to kill the Teferi more.
Yeah, he passed the trigger on the stack, so he gets the card now, right? Just when it leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
And then, but he still gets to take a card.
Yeah, so he still gets to take one.
So
It's super awkward regardless which one you want to take. They're all pretty reasonable. I feel like you want to take the Surgical, that way you can draw into an Olamog.
We want to take the Surgical so you can draw into him.
Olamog or Walking Ballista, like I saved you.
Well, so you don't lose Tron forever.
Yeah. So, like, you just have to take the Surgical here.
Second card.
D-Spear's a little scary, though.
I might actually... Let me think. 1, 2,
He took the
3,
Jace?
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't actually mind that.
Interesting.
Right, because this Field of Ruins leaving Connor Sloan on 6.
Yeah.
On 6 mana.
So if you can just resolve something, okay.
Yeah, and he can Karn kill 2 things over the course of the next 2 turns. Because he has a second Karn in hand.
All right, well, this game's getting a little spicy.
If Daughtery doesn't kill this Karn, then his board's just dead after this turn.
Yeah.
And even if he does...
Well, so he can go 3 at Karn and then 2 at Connor. And then he just has the same clock as if he went all in at Connor. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, Karn's going to die regardless.
Yeah.
It's not like Connor has to, it's not like Daughtery has to sacrifice any of his
Yeah,
momentum to kill this Karn. It just kind of happens.
Well,
Also, I guess it does mess up Nature's Claim math.
It also matters if exactly one creature dies next turn.
Yes.
I actually really like the way Sloan's been playing this game.
Yeah, Connor Sloan's been playing this very well.
In general, like, I'm not a Tron expert, but I haven't seen any mistakes, and I've seen multiple notable plays that I would have done differently that he did way better.
Connor Sloan is probably just one of the best Tron players I know.
Have another Jace. What a guy. This Jace is pretty good, obviously.
What a guy.
Unsummon your own snap. Jace on the guy.
Nice.
So he has nothing to flashback with that right now.
All right, 2 cards left for Connor in hand. One of them is a Chromatic Star. He just drew a Relic of Progenitus off the top, and I can't see the other one.
It's a Karn.
All right.
That play seems tremendously questionable. Is he surgical Karn? What a legend.
He knows. I mean, that'd be pretty
Okay,
sweet. He's not doing it. I would agree. There's no reason to do that there, Connor.
Yeah, but he can't counter. He can't counter anything this turn, which matters.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a blind Surgical is an ideal.
I don't mind.
I could be wrong, but...
I don't mind bouncing snap, but it's not what I would have done.
Yeah, bouncing
would've-
snap is fine.
I would have Fate Seal to try to keep him off of the threat because I don't know if he has his card in hand.
I'm on the same page with you, Fate Seal. Because there's nothing you really can brainstorm into except for a counterspell. Which I guess is probably better. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I
To
think
get like a mana leak.
I think Fate Sealing is better than brainstorming, but
I would agree, yeah. Just keeping your opponent from drawing relevant things is nice.
This bounce play is very interesting.
Although with Tron, there's like so many like stars and spheres. Like there's so many like things that can just cycle through really easily.
There are also only like 8 cards that matter.
Yeah. Surgical, snap, surgical.
Oh yeah, that build your own duress. What a legend. So he cannot deal with this Karn. Oh, he has D-Sphere. I'm just dumb. So you can D-Sphere the Karn, Fate Seal with Jace, or Brainstorm. Yeah, Brainstorm's better. You want Counter Magic. So this is now hidden information.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's letting Connor Sloan write it down.
What a nice guy.
So Surgical Snap, Surgical play is really interesting. He didn't...
I think it's pretty cool. I like Surgical Snap, Surgical in.
Like Surgical Snap, Surgical in the draw step would have been interesting. It's not what he did, which means that I guess he just...
Didn't think about it?
Well...
Or you didn't think it was good enough?
Okay, there was actually no reason to unsummon the Snap, because he just end-step flashed it in to attack the tail. I don't know what the point
was. Which is kind of funny, but
I'm now actually confused.
He wanted to protect it, which makes no sense because he should have protected the vanillion click, which is it was a 2-turn clock instead of a 3-turn clock.
Yes.
But he didn't have the mana to cast it the same turn. But in general, the Fate Seal should have been the right play. I'm almost positive.
His original idea might have been not actually what he ended up doing. He might have been planning on doing
Yeah, and he made a late decision, or like late swap.
Okay, so
I can see that.
So he's just dead.
Connor concedes. All right.
Well, Sloan
we get a game 3.
Sloan is apparently it too.
Connor Sloan concedes. Okay. All right. I got to get this down. Like, just got to go by the last name.
So probably there aren't significant changes in sideboard.
I don't think there will really be any.
If Daughtery took out some number of paths, maybe after seeing the Thought Knot, you'd bring them in.
Yeah, I would bring in a couple. All
But
right, so the command is ! giveaway with an S, so it's plural to see it, and it is currently happening tomorrow during the top 8 of our PPTQ. It's going to be a standard PPTQ. It's going to be live on the stream at the store, GameSwap Mason. Come check us out. We'll be live at 1 o'clock. It is for there's going to be 2 winners. The first winner is going to get a foil Vivian Reed, and the second winner is going to get a Niv Mizzet Perun. So for this giveaway, there are no maximum. There's 0 maximum cap for how many tickets you can purchase, and each ticket costs 25 points. You can use the command !points to see how many points you have, and !enter space the number of times you want to enter. So get all those entries in. Again, it is !giveaway with an S to get that link to get the description for the giveaway. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask us. We'll help you out. If you want to know how many tickets you already have entered, because you forgot or something, we can let you know that too. Besides that, we're getting ready for a nice game 3. This is definitely going a lot. There's a lot more plays and like really cool things than I would have expected to see out of these 2 decks.
yeah,
Especially Tron.
Yeah, I've only played this matchup from the blue-white side, and I hate Tron, so I just assume that the Tron players are autopiloting and don't have to think about anything. But there's actually way more complex from their side than I was expecting. This gives me a new perspective on the deck, actually. So,
That was a big yawn.
look.
You getting tired?
Finals week is in 2 weeks. I've been doing a lot of projects and a lot of homework. I'm getting tired.
All right, Connor's hand. Is that only 1 land? 2 lands.
Daughtery or...
Daughtery. It's 2 or 3. I see Holophon, Glacial Fortress.
Is there a good fortress?
Yeah, under the Teferi.
Okay.
There might be a fielder in there. I'm not sure.
He's on the draw as well.
Connor Sloan probably just has natural Tron like a boss, but who knows?
If he doesn't have natural Tron, he has some way to find it.
Yeah.
Well, I only see 2 lands. I only see...
And one of those is a factory.
Yeah, Mishra's... or Urza's Factory and...
I think it's Urza's.
Yeah, it's Urza's Factory.
Oh,
Mishra's Factory is the one that is a...
The expensive one?
No, that's Mishra's Workshop.
Workshop. Ah, you're right.
Mishra's Factory is a... it's the assembly worker.
Oh, 1 mana make it a 2/2. Yeah, that's right. Ah, there's so many.
Mutavault that can pump itself.
Yep. Cool.
Is there an Urza's Workshop? I don't think there is.
Maybe. Probably not. I don't think so.
Mishra gets a workshop and a factory, and Urza only gets a factory. What is this?
True.
Completely ridiculous. Urza deserves better. I really like Urza's Factory in this deck. Like, he showed it to me a while ago, and I had never thought about it. I didn't even know it was a card, but it actually seems amazing.
Yeah, as a 1-of, it's fantastic. Like, if you draw, like, a map, Sylvan Scrying, anything late game, and you're just like, okay, well, I already have Tron, you know, I don't need to, like, what land are you going to give us as a Ghost Quarter, right?
Yeah.
You get this land, and you win the game.
Like, the deck used to have, the deck used to have Ayabugan in this spot, and then after Ayabugan got banned for completely other reasons, it had to, I guess it needed to find some way to eke out advantage with lands in the late game.
So like, there's Mishra's Toy Workshop, Mishra's Workshop, and, oh wait.
And Workshop Assistant and Workshop. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Apparently there's an Urza's Hot Tub, though, so that's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot ignore the hot tub. It counts or something for sure.
I don't know, man. It doesn't Urza. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Urza has Tron, but that's not quite the same.
Not quite.
It's not a workshop.
You're not wrong.
It's so impersonal.
But it's a tower, a mine, and a power plant. That's just better.
Yeah, he has employees running those. The workshop is his own space. I feel you need that.
I mean, I feel like in the tower you have your own space, you know, and then you just have like 2 like facilities with your employees.
Maybe.
You do the tower all to yourself.
Anyway, Paul's talking about the thing that I mentioned. Yeah, so Ivugan used to be their late game land threat that they could find with map and stuff.
Yeah, but now you have 2 late game land threats.
Well, no,
when
they
is
have
the
one
giveaway?
Because Ivugan's banned.
Oh wait, I was thinking Sanctum of Ivugan. But yeah,
That's also
Ivugan's
good.
also
The thing is that's not a threat completely by itself, right?
yeah, you're not wrong. You need to have a spell to cast first. The giveaway is during the top 8 of tomorrow's PPTQ. It's probably going to be around. That's a good question. When exactly? So it's probably going to be about 6 rounds of Swiss.
So like 7?
Starting at 1 o'clock. So it'll end probably around like 7 to 8. And then the top area. So maybe around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Is
when I would, if you just want to tune in for the giveaway winner, I guess. But that's kind of lame. You should tune in for the entire event.
I think it's a little bit of a late estimate. I would guess more.
I don't know. Yeah, when exactly?
8, right?
Well, I mean, it's always going to be people going to time. Like the last round, we only had like 18 matches or something.
Well,
no, 18 players, and we.
Well, this is
went
modern.
10
How
minutes
often
in
does
time.
standard actually go to time? I guess there's more control in.
Yeah, control mirrors are generally slower.
They're also more common.
Yeah, and more common.
Modern, most of the control players in modern stop playing control.
And it's also competitive, or I guess more competitive, REL.
Competitive REL, yeah.
Yeah, so people are going to be taking a little more of their time to make the correct plays.
They're also going to like more judge calls.
Yeah, judge.
Stuff. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So
Pretty solid vanilla click there.
I didn't actually see what he took. I was distracted.
We got.
a threat.
Yep.
Most of the law.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Olamog Karn Tower Exhibition map. Pretty solid hand from Connor Sloan. I don't. What does Daughtery have open right now? His Mana Leak?
Mana Leak, yeah.
Not the worst.
So this Karn's getting countered.
Yay, Mana Leak. We did it.
The one of Ghost Quarter that Connor Daughtery plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has 4 field and 1 Ghost Quarter, which is. I think it's a bit much, but it's good in this matchup, obviously.
Ancient Stirrings. Connor's going to 17 for that. Or Connor Sloan is going to 17.
That's 4, that's 5. Take the Tron piece usually, unless there's a threat, which I didn't see. There's no surgical, so you can't actually keep him off of Tron forever.
Yep. And we definitely want that land for now.
I don't know why he doesn't play the map out. I guess.
Stony or Stoneforge missed it.
Oh, there's a Stony Silence in play.
Stony Silence.
Yeah, I just didn't actually see
I figured it out.
That's my bad.
All right. Connor's slowing down to 12, and we are going to go after one of those Tron lands in the draw. Okay. Interesting. And we are going after the tower. Connor's going to get a permanent green source. I mean, yeah, it just it gives him more reason to gear to that Horizon Canopy.
Going forward in the draw step. I don't think it particularly matters if you go for a draw step or upkeep. It's like is like a quarter percent better probably because of deck thinning, but I don't think it makes a real actual difference. Not doing it on your turn actually makes it so that he can make an assembly worker if he wants to. In response. No, it could be worse because maybe he wants an assembly worker. Right, I think that's the only consideration I can think of.
The Connor also missed Connor Daughtery missed a land on his last turn. He missed a couple, actually. Wow.
Is that 2 lands in play? That's an option.
Yeah, he only has 2, which seems kind of bad when you have cards like Cryptic Command that cost 4.
Yeah, but Sloan's not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
If he hits Nature's Claim or the last Tron piece, is that it? Or is he missing Tower?
He has Power Plant, Mine,
I think it's
Mine,
Tower.
Power Plant.
Yeah. These cards have different arts.
And a Factory.
I don't actually know all of them. I don't see any towers, though. So this Factory... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he hadn't broken the canopy, he would be able to start making assembly workers now or next turn.
He pretty much had to. Because he can't do anything with the Stony Silence in play right now. So as you see, he has an Expedition map. I think he has like 2 Relics and Oblivion Stone are the other 3 cards.
Yeah.
It's at least 1 Relic, 1 Oblivion Stone. I'm not sure.
I think it's Relic of Oblivion Stone, 2nd Mugen. Or 2nd Ulamog, sorry.
Okay, interesting. Was that land a forest off the top?
I didn't see it. It's a walking.
It wasn't Ulamog. Oh, wait, he just had 4 cards there.
Yeah, well, now he does. There were 3 hidden before. I think it was a walking ballista, but that's not even...
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's Ulamog, Relic, Oblivion. So he drew a Walking Ballista. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you Ballista for 3, don't kill the Spindilian Click, lose the race and die.
Yep. Yeah, resolve. No reason to use the counter spell here.
So the land next to Connor Sloan's Forest is Urza's Factory, which taps
no, Mishra's, right? No, it is Urza's.
It's definitely Urza's.
It is Urza's.
It's a land taps for a colorless mana or a 7 generic and tap it to make a 2/2 assembly worker artifact creature token. It's card Urza's Factory, right? Yeah. So Connor Daughtery about to win this game on 3 lands.
2 lands for most of it.
Yeah.
All because of that Stone Silence.
He never used the 3rd land.
True.
And if you hadn't broken the canopy, he'd just be able to cast this card.
And hopefully he doesn't use this. Nice. He didn't use the Colonnade. It was 100% on 2 lands. Good stuff. That was a pretty great match, except for that game 3. Well, I guess the game 3 was fine.
If you hadn't broken the canopy, it wouldn't have drawn the card. Yeah, that, I don't know, that game...
The Stony Silence won that game.
Stony Silence was better than it usually is, I think.
Yeah, well, because... So, like, in Game 2, we saw, what, like 3 Nature's Claims? And then Game 3, we didn't see any when there was, like, the most relevant card on the board. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty glad to see how this match ended up, actually, seeing Blue Away Miracles win this one. We also saw, like,
what, no Sylvan Scrying?
Yeah, it was a very awkward Game 3 for Connor. Yeah, it was being completely reliant on his artifact activations.
Name Click, yeah.
What a card indeed. Great stuff from V-Click.
Yeah, I mean, it just carried that game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan.
Wait, actually, no, he had to be on 3 mana. He had to cast Vanillion Click.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, he had three lands because he cast Vanillion Click and then used Ghost Quarter. Completely forgot about that.
So he used the Ghost Quarter once. That was it. He only used it to win the game.
He used it for mana once, and take Sloan off of Tron for the entire rest of the match.
Yeah, which is pretty unfortunate for Connor, drawing into the other 2 Tron Beasts twice.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit. I think he got pretty unlucky, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how that one turned around. Anyways, guys, real quick, we're gonna go over all the great ways to help support Top Deck Productions. Real quick, the one that helps support us and you guys is our new point system. So I guess it's not really new anymore. It's just kind of here. But anyways, guys. If you guys, for every 1 bit you guys cheer on our channel, you just saw Micro Fedor cheer 25 bits. He's going to get 25 points, which is going to give him enough points to buy 1 ticket. So it's 25 points per ticket for all our giveaways right now. So you get a 1-to-1 bit to point ratio. Thank you,
Mirkovic.
You can pronounce that one for the follow.
Mirkovic Fedor.
And real quick, right there, you saw him follow. That's going to get you 50 points, which is going to get you 2 tickets for the giveaway if you want to use that now or whenever you want for any of the giveaways. Subscribing to our channel get you 500 points for the giveaways, and it's also going to get you access to emotes, which are coming out soon, very soon actually. We have them like being made actively.
Are we getting emotes?
Yeah, we're getting emotes. I've been trying to push this for a while, you know, emotes.
It's like a lot of the reason why I haven't subbed yet.
For the emotes.
There are no emotes.
And we're also getting a Discord channel ready. So if you guys are subbed, we're gonna have a sub-only Discord channel where you can talk to all the commentators, all the players, for instant feedback on your decks, anything like that. So look forward to that if you guys do want to sub for those. Also, subscribing for this giveaway, it's the first time we've done this. You're going to get 2 times the chance of getting a winner ticket, a winning ticket for one of the giveaways if you are subscribed. Besides that, to get more points, you can just watch the stream like you're doing right now. You get 10 points for every...
You get 5 points for
5 points for every 10 minutes you watch if you're not subscribed, and then 10 points for every 10 minutes you watch if you are subscribed.
Instead, not an addition. You get 10 points for every 10 minutes you're subscribed instead of the 5 you would otherwise get.
And then besides that, that's pretty... I think that is just it on how to get points. Yes, that is it. So you can cheer, you can subscribe, you can follow, and you can just watch. Besides that, if you guys do want to help support the stream, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/TopDeckProductions if you guys want to donate there. We also have our website, www.topdeckproductions.com. You can buy t-shirts there, which helps support the stream a lot. Also, if you guys want to join in our Modern Leagues, which we're doing, we have one... Actually, we don't... Wait. Yeah, we just finished our November Modern League. We're actually taking December off, so then we can revamp the league coming into 2018, or 2019, actually. But yeah, so if you guys are looking forward to any of that, go for it. And we appreciate all your guys' support so much. Also, if you guys want to follow us on social media, we pretty much have everything. It's all a little different. So I have to read this note card. That's actually... I can't even read it. That's funny.
You tore it to shreds?
Hey, it wasn't me, but someone tore it to shreds. That's fine. All right, I got this memorized, though. All right, so the Facebook is facebook.com, so it's Top Deck Productions. The Twitch is twitch.tv/Top Deck Productions. Instagram is instagram.com/Top Deck Productions.
Is it not just
Pro?
Is it
I'm
not
pretty
the
sure it's
Top Deck
pro.
Prod?
And then Twitter is twitter.com/Top Deck Productions Prods. And then, what do you mean blame me? I didn't rip this. I'm pretty sure I didn't rip this in half. I might have.
I thought you.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure it's already ripped in half.
I thought you just did, but I wasn't really. paying
Maybe.
attention.
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention either. And then the website is obviously www.topdeckproductions.com. And then YouTube is youtube.com/Top Deck Productions Stream. And that's it. We did it. Anyways, guys, there's about 5 to 10 minutes left on the round.
Yeah,
We're going to put on some replays for you guys. We'll be monitoring chat and anything if you guys have questions or anything like that. And we'll be back in a little bit with 3 more rounds of Modern. Let us know if you want any decks in particular. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.